السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we continue with our short series dedicated to our beloved Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. This is part 3. In part 2 we finished off discussing the importance of being able to immigrate, especially in order to practice our religion. And we learned it's important that, number one, we're not able to practice our religion, and number two, our life is at risk. Then we must move on. We must go somewhere where we are able to practice our religion and where we will be safe. So we continue then with the tests and trials that Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam experiences throughout his life. We learn from the life of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam that his journey continues with marriage to Sarah. And this happened in Egypt. And then the leader, he tried to seduce his wife. The wife of who? Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Another trial to Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. He captured her and he was going to do the worst possible sin with her. And Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he's sitting down on one side. He's worried, but he has complete trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his dua is accepted. As the king was about to approach his wife Sarah and commit the worst possible sin with her, he becomes paralyzed and he's not able to harm her. The story continues with Hajar. She was a new revert, and now there's 3 of them. There are now 3 Muslims living in the world: Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam and his wives Sarah and Hajar. May Allah's peace be upon each and every prophet and their wives, Sarah and Hajar in this case. So Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, now he's reached the age of 80, and a new set of laws have been revealed. A new set of laws have been revealed. A new Sharia has been revealed. And one of the laws, that he will need to circumcise himself. Imagine an 80-year-old man who's going to circumcise himself. And this is a sunnah that has continued. The Muslims and the Jews and the old Christians, they would also get circumcised until Paul came, as they called Saint Paul, and he abrogated this ruling. He got rid of this ruling. He said there's no need for us to circumcise. So a new Sharia revealed to Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, and Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam circumcises himself. His work continues, his dawah continues, but he's getting old. He's now 80 years old. So he makes a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He makes dua for progeny. Allah bless me progeny. Why? Why was he asking Allah for a child? So that they can come into this world and make him wealthy. They can come into this world and make him proud by becoming a doctor, by becoming a lawyer, by earning money for the dunya, to move out to a new area, to have a big mansion, to have a beautiful car. Is this why he was making dua for wealth? No. He was asking for progeny from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues to be established. For this very reason. And then Allah blesses him with a revert nephew, Lut alayhi salatu wassalam. And then glad tidings are given to Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam. I want you to focus on this for a few moments. That Ibrahim والسلام, is 80 years of age. He continuously makes dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a child. But you have to be patient. When it comes to dua, you have to be patient. If the thing that you are asking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if there's any khair in that for you, Allah will bless you. If there's not, Allah will replace it with something better in this world. And even if that doesn't happen, Allah will give you something far greater in the akhirah. But you have to be patient. You must be patient. So he makes dua, he makes dua, he makes dua, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He blesses him. Glad tidings are given to him. An angel comes and gives him glad tidings of a son. But then he is also told that this angel will be going to the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. They'll be going to Sodom and Gomorrah because they will be punished for the evil actions. The Qawm of Lut, the people of Lut, remember, the homosexuality was not just the one sin. That wasn't the only sin that they were committing. There were many other sins, greater sins, like not worshipping one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shirk. So the angel mentions to Ibrahim alayhi salatu that he is going to punish the people of Lut alayhi salatu for their sins. And what did Ibrahim alayhi salatu say? That yes, go ahead and punish them, for they have committed the worst possible sins and they have not listened to my nephew, so go ahead and punish them? No. Ibrahim alayhi salatu, he pleads because he was kind-hearted, he was tender-hearted, he was understanding, he had compassion. He pleads to the angel, give them a few moments, give them a chance. But he is warned. He is told that no, once Allah's law is decreed, once it's passed, there's no going back. Another lesson we learn here from the beautiful life of Ibrahim alayhi is that how do we view sinners? We criticize them. We try to expose them. We look down upon them. We have no mercy towards them. Somebody, a Muslim you see who's, la qadar Allah, you see a Muslim who's drunk, you'll curse him. You see somebody, Muslim, la qadar Allah, na'udhu min dhalik, he's selling drugs, you will curse him. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he makes dua for them. He pleads for them. And we learn from this very important lesson, that when we see that a Muslim is doing something wrong, any individual is doing something wrong, we should pray for them. And we should accept them with open arms. When somebody comes into the masjid, okay, and there are many Muslims who come to the masjid for the first time, and they don't know the rulings of the masjid. You should accept them with open arms. And you should show them love. These are the people who need love. These are the very people whose iman is on the edge, on borderline. And aggression could lead them to disbelief. But love and kindness will bring them back into the fold of Islam. So my dear respected brothers and sisters, the story continues with a newborn child. Ibrahim alayhi salam is blessed with Ismail alayhi salam. But the story continues. The trials and tribulations, they continue. We will continue with part 4 بإذن أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه الغفور الرحيم فجزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.